Hello. Apologies for being late. Baby's birthday party went on a bit longer than we expected. They had to drive home. So it looks like it's been a good match so far. Good evening, everyone. And yeah, just managed to get home. It's good to see. Looks like it's been a good match so far. Listened into the commentary the last couple of minutes while I've been setting up, and yeah. This should be some entertaining match. Suppose it's who gets that first goal. If Liverpool get the first goal, Forest manager looks like Wraggys. What are you saying? Don't think I look that bad, do I? So what have I missed? That's interesting. Looks like a good strength for Liverpool team anyway. The Forest team's as good as it can be. 3-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, right, yeah. Bear in mind it's in front of me. So, tonight, good evening. HCC side of 7.5%. Fair play there. Good evening, Thomas, Kevin, Chat, Merseybears, Benjamin. And tonight, drinking this first, one that our good man, Mr. Merseybears, brought down for us. Or was it Adam? Harry, rather. So, yeah, blonde ale, 4.1%. So nice and low ABV. But yeah, find the tin opener. Oh, good afternoon, Andy. How are we? And Andrew, of course. Yeah, so we Middleton's first birthday. So I thought Van Dijk wasn't playing, or was he playing? There's someone called Virgil. I thought that was Van Dijk. Party bag. I don't do party bags. There we go. Look at that. Lovely looking pour. Proper malty boozy nose on it. Good old fashioned. Did I get a slice of cake? No, me and the wife don't want the cake. Yeah, she had enough Virgil from Thunderbirds. Yeah, she had enough making the cake, so none of us want the cake back home. Give it to everybody else, let them have a bit of cake. So, bit of a bugger that Van Dijk's playing, but obviously he's a Liverpool player, but one of the best defenders in the world, isn't he? So, it's not going to be easy getting past him. Not like Leicester and Arsenal and their defence. 4.1%. That is nice, refreshing, even Christopher. 0-0 so far. A bit later than I envisaged. I'd like to see Forest turn them over, to be fair. Liverpool and Forest had quite the rivalry back in the day. Good evening, David. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, Forest jacket on, by the way. Guess you should run out of eggs. Full kit on, Maggot. No. This is just my coat. Yeah. So we just drove home. So I had to drive home and chuck everything in the front room. The ring of light, the phone, and my laptop's here, but I haven't even been able to get it started yet. Man City in the semi. Oh, Jesus. Kind of pleased that Salah's not playing, or is he playing? Man City in the semis, eh? Oh dear. Could you imagine the story though if Forest were to win? Beat Liverpool, beat Man City and win it? Who knows? Looking all dream, can't we? Yes, I did see something about going to some shop. Forget the name of the shop. Yeah. I've been to Asda today. No new beers in Asda. There was, I think, one called Throwaway IPA, and I didn't bother picking it up. But no, I can't remember it. Supermarkets got a bit quiet on the new beer front. Went into, I thought, Aldi was supposed to be having new beers as well. Again, nothing in Aldi. And yeah, right, damn well, anyone can win. Boys do seem to be playing well recently, I must admit. Yeah, let me turn my TV down. Apologies. There you go. That's better. Want a bit of sound in the background so I can see what. So if anything decent happens. Firmino and Jota. I don't know who Jota is. I know Firmino. Good player. Spence for us is a really good player. Williams brothers won from Aldi last week, which is the Williams brother one. Is it a new beer? Because my local Aldi got no new beers in, which is a bit of a shame. See how the Liverpool player, Old in the Forest player, then didn't get anything for it. Only lost 4 games since the manager took over. Wow. Keita in the middle as well. I did hear his name says. I need to get my laptop up and running because I can read the comments a lot better on there. The phone's really bright, so and because of the ring of light around it, it's so bright. I'm getting blinded by the lights, and I feel like somebody who's trying to leave this earth. Good evening, Shane. Yes, it's on terrestrial TV on ITV tonight on normal TV. Peach Pale Ale. The Peach Pale Ale is not bad actually. The Cherry Lager, not very good. It's the brightness. Yeah, I'm getting blinded by the light all the way around. It don't affect me in the shed because I'm not so blooming close, and it's the shed's quite a bit duller. Although to be fair, it's not that hot. It's not that. It's pretty dull in here. Maybe if I turn the big light on, it'll take the light off the light blind in me. It can dull the light there. So, oof, that's not bad. Oh Jesus! I'm not sure which is best now. It's going to be an interesting match. I mean, who do you think is going to win? I mean, Liverpool obviously favourites. Drinking, and good evening, Nigel. I'm drinking Easton's Lightfoot Blonde Ale. Nice, 4.1%. Our players have got to be on their game against people like Van Dijk. But one slip by the Forest, by Liverpool, rather. Yeah, seen they got married yesterday. Yeah, yeah. They're both lovely people. Williams brothers are very good brothers. Oh, here we go. See, Forest are playing as a team. And obviously, we haven't got the big multi-million pound players that obviously Liverpool have got. But what we are playing as a team. And some unit we've got. And obviously got VAR tonight, haven't we? So that'll make things a bit more interesting. No, no, they didn't get married last year. No, supposed to, weren't they? I'd love us to be, obviously, bragging rights. I just hope it's not Forest who go one down, because once you start going down, but then again, we've been down this season many times and we've fought back. The old Forest, once you're down, but that's it, we're lost. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, we were lucky there. We were very, very lucky there. Good evening, Bramall. That was lucky, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. We should have been 1-0 down there. Firmino just didn't do what a proper striker does. Should have walloped that in the net. That was a touch of luck. That was a touch of luck. Spencer's good on the other side, though. Good player. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the underdog win. You're watching on telly, mate? Oh, well. He can't shoot for anything, can he, that bloke? Bloody hell, that was some get out of jail card there. Attacking midfielder, yeah. You've been given permission to do a beer review on the evening. What? At your wedding? I'd get a red card if I did a beer review at my wedding. Watching on the telly in colour. Hey. Come on, Forest. Seems to be all in our half a bit at the moment. At the wedding. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a beer festival thing now. We haven't decided anything yet. We're still paying for it. Our bow and shotgun cartridge. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a mini beer fest at the wedding, and like a mini beer tasting thing set up. I haven't worked out how I'm going to do it yet, and the cost of it, because obviously, I want to get a load of different beers. What are you reviewing at the wedding then, Andy? Not an Imperial Stout, surely. That won't go down well. Some big 16%. You won't want to be reviewing that, I'm sure. There's a fellow beer reviewer who's going to review a beer at his wedding.
You can review a beer at our wedding, but it will be a low one.
Got to be a good beer. Ooh. Come on, Forrest, we need to get up the pitch. Yeah, I'd like to tap up some of the local breweries. Yeah, I think it will be 5-litre kegs, Adam. And I'm going to chat to some breweries across the UK and try and get a good range. Try and get us, I don't know, 15, 20 kegs. I'm going to have to put my hand in my own pocket to do it. I don't mind that. You know, it's I mean, when you think 15 or 20 9-pint kegs, that'll sort most of us out anyway. Yeah, cheap night. Pick some quality breweries across the UK. I wonder how long beer stays well in kegs. These mini kegs. On the standard crap they have behind the bar. My workplace hasn't got the greatest selection behind the bar. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, I need to sort out who's in sending invites to people, obviously, and then seeing who's going to come and that. And obviously, if we're having a sit-down meal in the day, that'll just be family. But in the evening, it'll be everybody. And I definitely want to definitely invite a load of people down. I mean, it's Nottingham, so you know, it's if you can get to Nottingham. There is a local hotel. Well, there's the place where I work, obviously, but there's a local hotel that's only 10 minutes away by car or taxi, so it's not overly far. You know, probably about 15 quid taxi. But wouldn't it be interesting to do? Or bag in a box, yeah. But wouldn't it be interesting to do? Get a load of people from the beer review community, and I mean, I mean, if you're on about bringing one with you, that's great. I'd supply the bulk because obviously there's lots of local breweries, and I'd be tapping some up as well, and maybe inviting the odd brewery along. Oh no, I want to invite the beer community, yeah, and the wives. Yeah, I said to the wives want to come, obviously, and or partners, not not everyone. Me, mate. Yeah, so we're renewing our vows next July. Not this July, next July. On the July the 14th, 2023. So um, it's going to be done at my workplace at Cockcliffe Country House Hotel, which did have a bit of a reputation back in the day as a bit of a brothel. Yeah, not these days. And the old owner was a bit dodgy, to say the least. And so yeah, we're having a sit down meal. Then in the evening we're going to have a proper evening thing. And I'll do if I'm in, everyone knows what I do these days as a hobby. And for me, it'd be lovely, you know, to have a room set up because we can set rooms up in the hotel. Have a room set up with and have it as a little mini beer fest with kegs on the table going round. And I've got the idea of how to do it, and I'm sure my workplace will be accommodating. They might not make much money on the beer, but unless they pay for the beer, no, I'll pay for the beer. And I want to get all the local breweries involved. See who does it on keg, not keg, little mini kegs. Not so much. I mean, if I could get local breweries to supply proper draft master things with kegs, now that'd be something. But the conversations will be had later this year. Yeah, when I actually see some of these breweries in question. Quiet match at the moment, thank God. And yeah, looking forward to it. You know, for me, renewing your vows, a workplace that absolutely, I probably missed, and a live stream stag do. Well, I'm actually thinking of having a stag do. Plenty of Wraggys Golden Ale. I don't know if there'll be any Wraggys Golden Ale unless they do a rebrew. Because by that time it'll already have disappeared. So, but they may do another one. They may even invite me. I need to start. I'm going to sow some seeds. I need to find out how long beer lasts in keg. Not when it's opened, because it doesn't really matter. I know it only lasts a couple of days when it's opened. But you know, when you put it into a keg, how long a date have you got on the keg? Is it like cans and beer bottles where you've got a year, up to a year? Then I could get them and put them away. Yeah, back in about 6 to 12 months in keg. Oh, so I could get eggs over a while then. Sowing seeds. Hey, I've been sowing seeds all year. Thousands of seeds. Come on, we don't want Liverpool to get a goal now. We need a spawny Forest goal in about the 95th minute. Or is it month for mini keg? Rightio. Tap takeover. We don't have any cask. That's the biggest problem with Cockley. There's no casks, and we only have the Draftmaster keg system, and that's useless because we can't order. You can't get decent beers on Draftmaster from the suppliers. So yeah, it's not the greatest in that respect. They are looking into doing upgrading their old beer range. I'm chatting to them about getting loads of local beers in bottles. Bottles that have got a good dates on. Cans, like I say, cans where they say, "Oh, you've got to drink it within a month to get it. It's its freshest." Yeah, that's not going to sell at my workplace because not everybody's a beer drinker or a real ale drinker. Although San Miguel goes down really well, but who wants to drink San Miguel? I mean, that's fair. So for those coming in to watch the match, all a bit quiet at the moment. I recognise him, but I can't remember his name. Frank Clark and Gary Birtles. That's who it is. So yeah, that's the plan for next year. My plan. I mean, my wife's got her own plans for the wedding. That side of things, I'm not bothered about. You know, all the decorations and everything. All I want is a bit of a mini beer fest. Invite a load of the beer review community down and see. Is that the difference? I don't, Vibrant Forest. Wilco's Summer Ale kit. Wilco's kits are cracking kits. They're well worth the price, especially if you're more. Our manager's not happy with the clearance there, but what was I saying? Hey, nice beer. Cheers, Adam, or was it Harry? Can't remember which of you bought it, but it's that beer from last October. But I'll have two low ABV traditional beers. Trying to get a bollocking, and because I'm down here watching this anyway, so it don't do well to get bollockings, as you know. Vibrant Forest. I do want to get beers from all over the UK. So whether I talk to breweries and see if they'll send me some, or or get people to bring me, and I pay them. Case of it. Licorice beer from Yorkshire Craft Beer. Right, yeah. Licorice. That's a flavour that I struggle with sometimes reviewing. There's certain flavours that I get straight away. And there's certain flavours that I do struggle with. Licorice is one of those. Sometimes I don't get it, and I look on the bottle afterwards, and I'm like, bloody licorice. And sometimes I get a taste of some, and I get this on some reviews where I can taste an element, and I just can't bloody like pick out that element. Naylor's Plum Porter. Ooh. Talking of plum porters, Adam, I'm going up to my brother's next week, and he lives near Retford. Oh, thank God they're crap at scoring. Yeah, we're going to Retford and going to that Harrison's Brewery in Retford, and they do a plum porter. So I'm going to take some pennies up with me, a good 40 or 50 quid, and buy the lot, buy one of each. No, it looks old, doesn't it, Gary Birtles? Yeah, I can recognise him when they say it. You look and you think, yeah, that's Gary Birtles. And then Frank Clark I could as well at the time. Tastes like blackcurrant and no licorice. Yeah, licorice for me. It's a strange one. Strange flavour for me to get sometimes. So obviously I'm in my front room. It's not like being in the shed. In the shed, it's a lot more natural in the shed. And because there's no light around it, it's creasing because the light's just blinding me. I need to get this laptop back. As soon as the off time comes, I'll slap the laptop on, and I can actually see the comments properly. Quite a match so far, do you think? Yeah, I did, mate. I did see that about Cherry Dark. Cherry Dark's actually a really nice beer from Titanic. Their cappuccino as well is really nice. Cappuccino stout. Got to be honest, really do like Van Dijk as a player. I respect good players. Virgil van Dijk for me is one of the best players out there. Not one of these that jumps on the floor like a little baby. Yeah, Titanic do a cappuccino stout. If you're ever near Burslem in Stoke, it's well worth going over to their shop because you get all the varieties and they're a lot cheaper than online. I've never bought beer finings. No more. Die rather. Um, I've never bought beer finings. Never used them. Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, Firmino bobbed it there. Boris dropped the ball there. Luckily, we got out of jail. Got out of jail nicely. Good old Boris. Right. Let's try and get my laptop up and running. It's much easier. Yeah, it's been decent so far. iPhone 13 Pro. Can't afford one of them on my wages. Yeah, I'll get the iPhone too. Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Bowman. That ground you was at yesterday was pitiful. Half time, that. Yeah, it is half time. Just going to get my laptop up and running because I can't see the comments properly. And it's doing me bolting. The only problem is, I can't remember my password to get into my laptop. I used to like the good old days. The good old days where you didn't need passwords for everything. Nowadays, No, wrong way round. Right, try it this way round. Apologies. I'll be back on the job in a second. On the job. On the job with Billy Rag. Yay. Is that my password? If anybody knows my password, please shout out. That's not the password. We're in. Password's up. Oh, dude. Phones are going up, aren't they? I'm tempted to use my son's phone. His phone's better than mine. Yeah, his phone's better than mine, and I'll be able. At least I'll be able to. All that crap. The old days. Good evening, Slurpee. Been a while, mate. It's been a while. Here we go. Live chat. And pop out screen. Yeah, pop out screen. Come on. Come on, here we go. I can actually read the comments. Well, when the computer catches up. Aha. Ring the bell. Yeah, be funny, wouldn't it? My wife's due an upgrade, but she's going to sell her phone. She's on the other side of things, where she's going to upgrade. And if she upgrades, she's going to get a better phone, more data. She can sell her phone. She's paying less for the new phone, and she's going to make a load of money selling the old phone. Stupid how it is. FC Isle of Man won 9-0 yesterday. Fair play. So enjoying this one. I'm sure you'd enjoy this, Slurpee. Feakston's Light Up Londale. Yeah, I think you've got to keep your phone for a couple of years, if you can. But then again, it depends on what offers you get. If you get a good offer where you can sell your old phone, but get a good offer and keep the price down, then it's worth playing the game. The only thing is with that, they want to keep you on the contract for 2 years. And then Mr. Vagger. Do they ever have beer snacks? In a pub? Yeah. What scratchings? Although, if I was in a pub and there was a Stilton, if there was a Stilton pork pie, then yeah. Corn crackers on the go. Hey, fair play, fair play. So yeah, trying to listen to this, but Feakston's Old Peculiar on cask. I've never had it on cask survey. I've had Landlord on cask, and that was it was stunning. Have you noticed that cask is seeing a resurgence across the UK? I've got breweries in and around me that are brewing on cask and can't keep up with the beer that's been shame on Firmino there. You bobbed it there, you. But yeah. Trying to thing, eh? And you know, Slurpee, I agree with you, mate. Last year, when the Wraggys Golden Ale came out, I had Wraggys Golden on cask, drank it, and it was absolutely stunning for a beer. Had it in bottle. The bottle was good, but the on cask, it was just something else on cask. Some good tackles by Forest. Slurpee's in the Isle of Man, not Lake District. Unless it's over here, are you? Are you ever in the UK? England, rather. So second half should be an interesting half. This will be. I expect Liverpool to. As a Forest fan, I expect Liverpool to beat us. You know, but can we win? You know, you got to always think that we're going to win, or at least try. Got to give them it, haven't you? You haven't won so far. 45 minutes in. It was a holiday in the lakes for 4 days. We're looking to do a few mini breaks this year. Forest, mate. Nottingham Forest. Not tracksuit. Jacket. Yeah, it's a jacket. Zip up jacket. Yeah. I had baby's party this afternoon. My grandson's first birthday party. So just managed to get back 15 minutes late for the match. 25 minutes late overall. So yeah, some sort of beer festival for me wedding vows would be funny. I mean, how would you do it? Obviously, have a room set up, 15 to 20, 15 to 20 beers. My laptop's a bit behind. Oh, no, they aren't. Couldn't find any Lakes Brewing. But yeah, I think we've still got a chance. You know, like everything, you've always got a chance, haven't you? You know, I mean, when you think England are winning and all of a sudden someone scores against us and we get beat, and you're like, so in football, there's always a chance, unless you're 4-0 down, then I don't think there's any chance. But at the moment, doing all right. So I'm thinking of doing that kegs or bag in a box, because bag in a box, I can bring more breweries in. And with mini kegs, a little mini beer festival. And I'm thinking 20 quid. They're roughly, kegs are about 20 quid a keg, aren't they? So I'm thinking 20 different kegs and a mini beer festival set up in a room on my wedding vows where you can go up in a small glass, you know, and I don't want people just taking pints because it will go very quickly. Although there'll be a lot of pissed up people. And yeah, have a little mini beer fest. Even maybe not even 20 different beers, maybe even 15 would be enough. It's time you've had 15 different beers, you'll be off steaming anyway. I'm also thinking of trying to brew a barrel aged beer, and imagine doing a barrel aged imperial stout with whiskey in the barrel with cherries, or bourbon with cherries, and getting the help of a, a, local brewery to do it. because you can buy these whiskey barrels these days. Good evening. Killer Scratch. I have to look on my computer to see the names because I'm being blinded. Yes, around me, Lincoln Green, they do bag in the box. Blue Monkey and Navigation, Totally Brewed, and a few others do it in keg. And I can move out from there and go a little bit further. Maybe a couple of national breweries, Titanic, and their plum porter, the Grand Reserve plum porter. Oh Jesus, that'd be an interesting. St. Peter's, try and get a couple of theirs on keg. And if I speak to the right person at each brewery, I might be able to get them to keg something that they don't normally keg, just as a one-off. Do a bit of a thing beforehand so they know. So yeah, it's an interesting. I definitely want to do that. Set the we've got at Cockliffe. We've got a breakfast room, and I'm thinking of setting the breakfast room to do that. Well, I'm hoping that you and Craig and quite a few others off the beer community are going to come down. I will set the date up as well. Because to be honest, when it comes to mates close by, these days, don't really talk to them. You move on, don't you? Policeman asked you where he was between 3 and 5. Said, I think I was at preschool. Yeah, I was at nursery. Yeah. Elms Nursery in St. Anne's. Yeah, lovely area. Yeah, be interesting. I will set it up. I'd like in some ways a mass beer reviewers meetup. Could you imagine it at my wedding vows? A big beer reviewers meetup. Obviously, to do it, it's not obviously there's logistics and that involved. Cooley is nice, a nice wine, Do you like that for £4? It's supposed to be 15 minutes. It feels a lot longer than 15 minutes. Manchester City beat Southampton 4-1 then. Crystal Palace 4-0 over Everton. Everton look like they're going down this year. I didn't see the Chelsea. Did Chelsea win? Can't remember. Second beer. And if it goes to extra time and penalties, there's going to have to be a third beer. So tonight from Robinson's Brewery. Not had one of those for a while. And it's Unicorn's Copper Ale, 4.3%. Robinson's gone a bit quiet. Old Tom has been discontinued in Asda. Did anyone notice? Yeah, discontinued. Still on your first ale. I've been drinking my Imperial Stouts, Adam, and I've got to say, mate, they're stunning. And if yeah, in some ways, I'd like to put my Imperial Stout into a barrel and just age it, and then release it at the separately to the little beer fest thing. I'm going to try and do. I've got some plans. Old Tom on cast, that I would like. Good Mulligan Tiger on there. Forrester playing towards the Trent end now. The iconic Trent end. I've seen Pierre Van Hooijdonk score 2 amazing free kicks. Sat in the Trent end as a wasn't that old. I've been in the 80s, so teenager. Was it teenager or was it older? Not sure. But I remember, I can't remember how old I remember Per Van Hooydonk scoring 2 flipping belting goals from free kicks. Stunning. In the Trent End. I remember in the Trent End as an 8-year-old watching Forest as one of the top team in the UK, and if not the world at that stage, playing every week, going down, sitting in the back of the Trent End. So my laptop's a little bit slow. Away. I have to put up now. Number 9 barley wine. Hey. Late 90s. So I was in my 20s. Yeah. I remember seeing him. Can't remember who he played. I just remember the free kicks. Thank you, Mr. Bob. Your memory's a lot better than mine. Yeah, I would have thought it would be John. Yeah, it's a lot of these breweries do that, don't they? They just rename beers. I do hope that Witchwood. Good evening, Phil. Yeah, we're doing well. You know, we all know what Liverpool are capable of. You know, you're not one of the best teams in the UK, and if not England, they're not the world for nothing. But you know, keep holding off. Bit of luck. All it takes is a little bit of luck. Tony Woodcock, remember him? Yeah, he's some player. Here's what we want now. Free kick into the area. Bish bash posh. A goal. Can we do it? Let's hope so. Davis. I can't remember where we got him from. It's a bit of an handful, that lad is. And Yates is Forest. He's a good lad. Proper good lad. Oh, flag's gone up summer. Was it Villa? Yeah, he's been a good lad for Forest. His goal after 17 seconds the other day. 17 bloody seconds. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'd like to do a mini beer fest at my vow renewal. Obviously, if I could send the invites out so you can come, who can't come. Oh, what happened then with Liverpool? Liverpool did what Forest just did in the first half, where they totally bobbed it for their defence. That was ridiculous, wasn't it, for Liverpool? It was as bad as what Forest did. Good evening, Miles. I'd like Forest to get something out of it. I would, you know. I'm a realist, I am. But it's funny, against Arsenal, when we went 1-0 up, I thought we were going to do them. And then Leicester, I wasn't sure until the last minute or two. But having seen that, and having seen how Forest have played this year, I do believe that the players don't know when they're beat. So you can see for miles. Got to be honest, I've not seen our man go, Ted, for a while. He's okay. And, it's quite a few days since I've heard sight and sound of him. So, when you don't hear people's names for a while, you do wonder if everything's all right. Oh, look at Spence and his pace there. Ooh. I tell you what, Spence, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep him or buy him at the end of the season. He's on loan, and I don't see us being able to afford him. His price must have gone up through the roof for Forest. He's turned out to be one of the best players in the Championship, and you just can't see it. But then again, if we go up, hey, fair play. Yeah, I've tried the English vintage. Yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad. Ooh. Sure, it's Middlesbrough. Sure, it's Middlesbrough. Good evening, Jack. Thank you very much, mate. You do embarrass me, really do. I'm not like Simon. I don't do it for stupid chats and all that stuff. But how are you anyway? Good match so far. 52 minutes in. 52 minutes, 12 seconds. For me anyway. Well, it was that. It's obviously gone up. Gotta say, Forest's defence playing well. Just got to not make no more mess ups. Yeah, Diego Zotta didn't get Notta. Yeah. Liverpool looking at him, you can't fault him, can you? You know the way he's played for Forest this year, he is stunning, stunning player. But every team, every player plays good in a certain type of team, and left to do what they like. Cooper's getting players playing unbelievably well. Stressful. I hope Forest are better than Everton. Everton got a bit of a pasting, didn't they? Had to drive wife to Tesco, mate. This time, man. What, little Tesco? Come on, Forest. The thing we're doing these watch-alongs, it's bloody stressful, isn't it? Especially when you're a Forest fan. If you're neutral, it's a great match. It's good to see a good match being played. When you're on one either team or the other, if you're Liverpool, you're expecting to win. If you're Forest, you're hoping we don't lose, and you're hoping we do win. But it's still stressful. Good evening, Chris and Ted. Is Frank Lampard still is Frank Lampard the manager at Everton? He did a great job for. Are you a Liverpool fan, Phil? It's stressful as a Forest fan, mate, and I suffer stress and anxiety. Not good for me. It's not. These watch-alongs are not good for me, really, in a lot of ways. But I'm only doing it. Yeah. Yeah. But I think Lampard will do a good job for them. He did a good job for Derby, as much as it pains me. And I think he never should have left Derby. He did a far better job than what Rooney did. Um, although Rooney, to be fair, didn't have, you know, although he was part of the problem why they're in the mess, this administration thing, because the dodgy deal that brought him to Derby. Never on telly, Greg. Yeah. It's funny, Forest have been on telly quite a bit recently. I think I think Forest need I think football needs to come back on TV. Much better. Not all of us can afford to go down the football grounds. I can't afford to pay 30 quid a game. And then 30 quid on beer, no. It was cold this afternoon. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, a bit cooler than yesterday, a bit warmer yesterday. Um, yeah, I mean, we've had a kiddies party, so I've been running around at the kiddies party. Yeah, bouncing on the bounce castle, as you do. Yeah. Usually, I've had a drink when I bounce on the bounce castle. This time, obviously, no drink. Coming home and having a beer. It's all good. Lost to Italy yesterday. What? Wales lost to Italy. Good on you, Forest. Good on you, Forest. Money has put football, you damn right. Too much money. Too much in it. Everton have got Russian leagues. It's not easy to get tickets for Forest these days, Mark. Even regulars for this match here, because it's sold out. Even regulars haven't been able to get the tickets. And obviously, Forest and Liverpool got a lot of history. Hillsborough, when Liverpool lost 97 fans, was against Nottingham Forest. I've got friends who were at Hillsborough in the Forest side of it, watching what happened, and it affected them for life. To see people dying on the pitch, god awful. Something that should never ever happen. Shouldn't have happened in the first place. But Worrell for Forest is an absolute legend. He is he's a bit like Van Dijk for Liverpool. He's just a bloody brick wall. He's everywhere. Come on, Forest. But it's damn stressful, isn't it? You need a beer watching football, don't you? Yeah, I can understand now when they go to football matches, need a beer. The only problem is when you need a piss, and the stands are like that. Have you ever been in the Trent End at Nottingham Forest? The stands are ridiculously. Um, love a good save. Yeah, because what you get, Mark, all these fans that jump on the bandwagon when teams are successful, and if they've got money, they'll always jump in before what I would say the true fans. That should be a free kick and a yellow card. Yep, yellow card. Good. Look at that. Yeah, just push him to the floor, mate. Dirty bastard. Does anybody ever lose to Italy? Especially a team like Wales. But yeah, that's a shocker, isn't it? I mean, I don't really follow football, to be fair. Gomez is useless. Who do you support, Adam? Out of curiosity. Liverpool, Everton, or somebody different? Or do you support a football team? Because not everybody supports or cares about a football team. And they can't vote. Oh, no one was ready for it. Hey, oh, Jesus. Allison's on the floor. Yeah. 60 minutes in. Bloody hell. I'm glad I missed the first 15 minutes now. Stretched to high heaven. Eh? Can't even grab an Imperial start. Got a fire on there. You need it, don't you? You do. You do. It's a tad on the chilly side. I've still got jacket on. I don't know if the heating's on still, but I've still got my jacket on. Keep filing. Stop banging out them yellow cards to them players. It's very nice, matey. So, Unicorn, Copper Ale, obviously the old Robinson's Brewery. So I'll say golden pour, good carbonation, little white centimetre of white head. Not much on the nose, to be honest. Bit of maltiness. Oh, Forest there, we just slightly unlucky there. Malty beer, slightly sweet. I hope Liverpool are putting 3 different people on, so they're obviously not happy with how they're playing. Quartet, 4 replacements. Sometimes, you know, replacing your players. Liverpool aren't playing bad. Forest aren't playing bad. No, upset. Apart from that stupid free kick there. That header. Rather. £300 for a season ticket. Inter Thiago. Thiago, i.e. the ex-Barcelona player Thiago. Oh, shit. Oxlade-Chamberlain's coming off, is it? He's not happy, is he? Oxlade-Chamberlain's not happy. You can make 5 subs. Sometimes, though, don't you think, by subbing so many players, yes, they may be getting a bit tired. But does that not fuck up the flow of the game? Because sometimes when some of these players, yeah, it kind of destroys the flow. Because you've got to get back into it. I mean, I know they're all good players. Thiago, Henderson, you know, bloody hell. Shows what players they've got in reserve, doesn't it? When you can bang on Henderson, Thiago, Jesus. Yeah, they aren't liking it, are they? I don't think they're liking it either. Oh, hey, we're banging one on. Joe Lolly's coming off. Maybe he's injured. Or maybe he's feeling it a bit. Cafu is some player, I tell you. Hey, he's never afraid of getting in for a fight. When Derby were trying to push one of our lads around, he was in there straight away. He ran off the bench. And he was in there squaring up to the proper decent lad. You know, can't fault him. So yeah, extra time, then penalties. Yeah. Well, I don't want it to go to pens. I want Forest to win in 90 minutes. Yeah. I'll need to go down the shed and get another beer if that's the case. I need to go down and get a Wraggys. I think that's the best way about no replays. So Philster, as a Liverpool fan, what do you make of both teams at the moment? Always interesting to hear a fellow fan. But this is where football's interesting, because obviously I'm Forest, but I'm looking at both sides of things. Even as a Forest fan, I'm not fucking daft. I'm watching the match and see what's happening. But as a Liverpool fan, are you happy with your substitutions? She's lurking with the red card, yeah. There's what TV. What we need is another Liverpool fuck up. Get one of the Wraggys triple RPAs. No idea. I need to keep the ABV low. Not only that, I feel sometimes if you drink too much, I've done this watching England play before. You drink too much, or you watch, or as a neutral, you're watching the Champions League. You drink too much, you fall asleep, you wake up at the end, and you've missed one of the most amazing matches. And it's never as good when you know the score. Luis Diaz. Not sure who he is. If Forest do, mate, that would be some shock. Magnitude shock. Let's be fair, as a Forest fan, I'm blissfully happy with how the year's gone. We had Chris Hughton as manager, and he didn't seem to know what he was doing. Good manager, but ooh. Liverpool did not look good there, did they? Liverpool did not look good there. Jesus Christ. Thornbridge, Adnams, collab. Hey, fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah, get up, Liverpool. What I'm glad is no teams are cheating. No one's dropping on the floor. Don't like it. Don't like it as a fan of football. I don't want to see people jumping on the bleeding floor. I would have been in my element, mate. So, with regard, with regards to next year, so I'm renewing my vows on July the 14th, but I'm hoping to do a stag do sometime, quite a bit earlier, probably April time. So a Nottingham stag do, a Nottingham craft beer pubs. Go around the craft beer pubs in Nottingham, sort of stag do sort of thing. So those people up for it, and obviously Kenty, see if Hobbsine's up for it, Harry as well, and big beer review community, like meetup / stag do, just a big excuse to this up there. But yeah, big cracking. I didn't have a stag do on my first wedding. Yeah, big cat. But yeah, I definitely want to stag do this time. Although last time I didn't have one because I couldn't trust anybody apart from being dickheads. I'm quite accommodating on dates. If a chat get a date that people can do, that'd be something. Keep looking there because the comments are down there and I can actually read comments. Oh, Disneyland Paris, mate, is absolutely stunning. Um, yeah, you'll love it. I do find the French, there's nobody from France here, I do find the French to be a bit ignorant with their smoking. But yeah, Disneyland Paris. Yeah, Disneyland. Good work by Cole back there. Disneyland Paris, cracking, cracking place to go to. And with all these things, you know, like Disneyland Paris, um, the food, the rides. It's all about family, and that's what I love. There are big rides there, obviously, but I mean, my 3-year-old went on the Tower of Terror. We were shitting ourselves. We thought he's not big enough, but he was big enough. He was quite tall, and he got on, and he loved it. He, at the top of the ride, 100 or 200 foot up in the air. God knows how big it is. I think it's 200 feet. And he's like this at the top. We're holding on for dear life and holding his legs down, even though he's strapped in. And he's like this. Autism. Don't give a monkeys. Parked there in a motorhome. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he buggered up. Oh, Forest. A bit lively at the moment. We just got to make sure we don't commit too much. Yeah, I agree, Adam. In Disneyland Paris, when I was there, in the queues, the smoking in the queues pissed me off. And there was a few times when, you know, there was a few words said, not that they could understand my English, but, you know, they knew in no uncertain terms to pack their smoking in. And, I'm a nice person, but, you know, when there's kids about and you're smoking, it's disgusting. When it says no smoking as well. Both sent had a shot on target yet, but none of the Liverpool shots on target have been that great either. Nothing, nothing that you would class as a proper goal shot, unless it was a shit goal. So, going down well, like the beer. I need to do. I need to set up a group on Message. A bit of yes, matey. Definitely. I could tell you where local hotels are for the night. You know, to start that aren't too far away, and there's some amazing tap rooms in Nottingham. There's certainly amazing craft beer pubs, and you know, it'd be a good night. And obviously, like most people these days don't go out looking for trouble. And I mean, that only happens in the lager pubs, and the rest of the pubs it's all pretty decent. Klopp's not looking happy, is he? Did those who are watching? Did you just see Klopp's face in the technical area? He's put his head down. He's like, he don't. He looks pissed off. Good. The shower door fell off. Sleeping in my shed. Shed's good actually. Yeah, it can hold 3 people. One on the settee. Hey, up there's the man. There's the owner, Marinakis, or whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Like he can fit 20 in the shed. I mean, you're drinking all my beer. I've got enough seats in the shed these days. I've got about five stalls. No, five seats, 2 stalls, Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. That was fucking close. Look at that. Oh. Our man Jim's back in Scotland, is he? Like I say, a mass beer reviewer meetup would be funny. There's been some right cock-ups tonight, Phil. Forest and Liverpool should have both had goals tonight. Wall is playing out of his skin. More changes. Liverpool changing more. Oh, it's Forest now. Surridge. Surridge for Forest. Am I behind him? You know, stupid Virgin. So you're a Liverpool fan then, Adam? Tell you what, mate. The way Forest are playing, if we was to go up, we're playing. We're holding. You know, every game would be a killer. What are you drinking? So, mate, drinking unicorns, Robinson's rather, unicorn copper ale. It's nice, traditional, easygoing multi beer, 4.3%. It's no great shapes, to be honest, but 5-second delay. Oh, bastard. Bastard. Oh, hopefully VAR. Come on, VAR, we need you. Hello, Jim. VAR are checking it. Come on, VAR. 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 Right, wankers. Fuck off. So that fifth goal 15 minutes ago. Did he even touch the ball? Fuck. Oh well. Klopp's happy now. He's been miserable all game. Come on, Forest. Let's fucking surprise him. Yeah, Jim. You know, I mean, as long as we don't fucking lose by a few now, you know, as long as it doesn't open the floodgates. Yeah, I think we played well. You know, we're a championship team. We were in the relegation zone after 7 games this season, 7 losses on the row, and that's why we got rid of Chris Hughton because he had no clue. He didn't have a clue what was going on. Yeah, Wraggys stag do next year sometime. April probably. What a shame that Forest didn't get that goal in on the other side. TV angle was always that. Oh, fuck off, Firmino. Get your arse up. You get your hair cut. Purple reviews. What is that from his bedroom? The room. I thought it was going to be ruled offside with the VAR, to be fair. Oh, what's going off there? Come on. Let's get one in. Let's get one in. You know, if I was down there, you'd hear me in the stands. Because as I got a goal, and especially when I've had a beer, and yeah, I've got a very, very loud goal when I've had a beer. Never offensive, no dickhead, but I've got a big fucking goal. Come on, Forest. You fuckers 5 seconds ahead now. What's happening already? Come on, then. Need a piss. Oh, never mind. No more purple reviews. Yeah, them VR lines. Dodgy. It looked well fucking out. It looked well offside to me. Yeah. Yeah. You kick it at his hand, it's gonna be you're gonna hit his bloody hand, aren't you? It's not like he's put his hand in the way. I mean, you know, as a Forest fan, if someone kicks a ball at your hand, what are you gonna do? You can't give handball if someone's kicked it at your bloody hand. You know, at the end of the day, his game. Yeah. Whatever happens, Forest done well to get this far, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Um, just don't want to lose by 2-0 or even worse. But a draw now, another goal. Whoa. Yeah, dirty fouling bastard. Always brings out the banter, doesn't it? You know, football matches. Always does. Yeah, I'm not impressed with VAR now. Yeah. Liverpool were clearly offside. That's what it looks like on the TV cameras anyway. I don't care what them dodgy lines said. Come on! Come on! He fucking took him out! Yes, he fucking caught him! Bastard! Anyway, yeah. Still got him. fucking hell, look after Liverpool. Fuck off. That's two dodgy decisions. Oh, so dodgy. No pen for you. Straight out the purple. Was that Jim's room? We need some extra time now. I need a wee and all, but I don't need it at the moment. So I don't want to lose, go and always get a goal back, you know. And all of a sudden we're back in it. You're just a shite poker hunters. Are you even allowed to say stuff like that in these days? Oh fuck, girl. Are you even allowed to say stuff these days? Come on, Van Dijk, get up. You're just wasting time now. Got the best defender in the world, Virgil van Dijk. You know, you Liverpool fans doing that to the Forest fans above. They'll just throw a piss over at them. That's one thing you don't do. You're in the lower stand. Don't be doing that to the Forest fans above. You don't end well. You like Kalina. He was a good referee. He was probably the best referee of all time. The bold headed bloke from Italy. I don't know where he was from, but the big bold headed bloke looks a bit like an alien. Tap dripping waterfalls. I know. I'm just bursting. Been a good chat. A bit later than I planned, obviously, because what with little babies and 1 year parties. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's well retired now, Adam. That must have been about 10 years ago he retired. What a shame that was there. What on about thankfully Allison? What bastard? Did you hear him? He says, thankfully Allison got his hands to it. You're supposed to be a fucking commentator, not a fucking Liverpool fan, you dickhead. Right, I'm for a piss. Oh, that's better. Bastard. Ugh. Anyway, what was that? Let's say it's 1-1. Told it's only just the 5 minutes of extra time. Can we do it? Come on. You're gonna have no hair by the end of this. I know. I had a full head of hair at the start. Is it bad that I don't know who that player is coming on? No idea. Yeah. Turn around, youth. Let's see who you are. There were some big battles over the years between Forest and Liverpool. Some amazing matches. I remember when Forest and Liverpool won. Was it 4 back-to-back European Cups between us? What's he doing there, the Liverpool player? He's just fucking manhandled him to the floor. Oh, he just got dispossessed. Something chronic there, laddie. I don't really know much about Cat, to be fair. Come on, Forest. It only takes one spawny goal now to put it to 3K extra time. Although I ain't got all night to sit downstairs watching the bloody screen. 4 to 8 now. I ain't done the beer review yet. Sneaky beer review down the shed time. Fuck's sakes. Look at that. That was some fucking ball in the box. That fucking hell. If he'd have got that on, that'd have been a all-in goal. As a Forest fan, though, you know, we haven't been battered. We haven't been fucking like beat fucking 4-0, 4-1, 1-0. You know, different Cafu. Yeah, I thought that. It's going to fizzle out. This game is sadly. But you know, it's been a nice hour and a half. Six years since we lost anything at Nottingham Forest's ground. So when you look at it as a Forest fan, you know, if you're looking at Nottingham Forest from Liverpool's perspective, they've played well today. You know, Forest have. Yeah, you're not getting another goal, laddie. Yeah. Kiss my Rick Thomas. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Oh, well, been a good match. Oh. Shit, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Stop being mardy. Calm down, Jürgen. At least Forest have done really well. 25 minutes injury time. Yeah, let's hope so. That's it. Fair play. Liverpool won. They didn't slaughter us though. It was a fucking close match. I'm proud of Forest. Proud of what they've done. You know. You were lucky, Liverpool. You were lucky. Is he talking to Ghana? Hey, is Klopp saying to Ghana, says we're going to buy you from Man U? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Or is he going to all the Forest players? Forest have we've got to get out that bloody Championship League. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining in to the Odo Watchalong. I've drank my beers. Been a good night. Been a great match. You know, even if you're a neutral, it was a good match. And Liverpool got lucky in the end, really. Both teams could have won it in retrospect. No clear winner either side. Yeah, I know. We've been in that championship for so flipping long. Getting out of that championship is god awful. Right, got to won. I'll go and see the wife, see what she wants for dinner, and easy with my horse. And yeah, and been a great night. And thank you all for watching and joining in. And yeah, San Miguel Especial on TV. Hey, cheers all, and see you soon.